AgweekTV, sponsored by Peterson Farm Seed.
Welcome to AgweekTV. I'm Shauna Olson. A well-respected weed expert says herbicide-resistant weeds are everyone's problem. And it's such a serious issue, it could cost some growers their livelihood. Dr. Ford Baldwin, a professor and Arkansas Extension weed specialist for 28 years, says he's seeing it happen around the country.
Weed resistance didn't just happen to bad farmers.
Dr. Ford Baldwin has been on the front lines of herbicide-resistant weeds since it became an issue in Arkansas in 2005. He was a weed scientist for the University of Arkansas Extension for nearly 30 years.
Our farmers just didn't accept it. We went through a long period of denial. We didn't make enough changes quick enough, and in 3 or 4 years we had farmers going out of business. We had land being taken away from tenants. We had landlords that couldn't rent farms to good farmers.
He says the process happened fast.
We went from seeing scattered weeds to 4 years later not putting combines in fields.
He says if growers keep doing the same thing over and over, it will happen to them. He says you need to be proactive and use the resources you have.
The best way to manage herbicide resistance, if you don't have it, is treat every field like you do have resistance, because the things you have to do to try to overcome it are the same things you need to do to prevent it. There's probably only maybe 4 companies screening for new herbicides. There's not a new one on the radar screen that anybody knows anything about, so we're probably looking at 10 to 15 years if somebody found one today that would work.
Ford says it's not just up to the farmer to turn it around. Everyone needs to get on board, from the seed companies to the bankers.
When a banker tells a farmer, you got a $35 an acre herbicide budget, he's going to go out there and put out some generic Valor cheap, try to buy some generic Flexstar or something cheap. And if we do that on a significant number of acres, we'll have 100% PPO resistance at the end of 2016, no doubt in my mind.
Baldwin also worked as a private ag consultant, and he has been a witness in several legal cases involving ag. Chemical-resistant weeds are